Hey everyone, Val here. And for breakfast this morning, I am having a banana with oatmeal. It's a half a cup of oatmeal and about maybe half a cup of, I didn't measure the yogurt, but it's probably about a half a cup, I guess. Half a serving, maybe half a serving. And I put it all into my tracker to get my calorie counts for it, and I put it into the app to see if it's all nutritionally sound, and everything came out good. I didn't check the banana on there because it has to have to screen or scan the barcode, and the banana doesn't have a barcode. But the yogurt is coming up. I'm using the zero sugar Chobani Greek vanilla yogurt, and it's coming up as an excellent choice. The only negative is contains a couple of additives on it, but the rest of it, the sodium is good. There's no sugar in it, no saturated fats, low in calories, and it has some protein in it. And then for the oatmeal, it's saying it's an excellent source, 90 out of 100, excellent quantity of protein in it, excellent fiber, low saturated fats, no sugar, no sodium, and it is saying the only negative is it has a lot of calories. It's 150 calories per serving, which I don't think is totally bad. And I'm adding my extra protein. I'm adding my bananas, so I'm adding some potassium. So I'm thinking it's a good choice because I do have the proteins in there. So that's what I'm going to go with for breakfast today. Excuse me. Today I need to run by the post office and mail out the charging cords for my grandson Zane's, whatever he had up there, his phone and his game thing. So he left them at the house. He lives a couple of hours away, so I'm not going to make that long trip. I'm just going to run to the post office, which is about 15 minutes away. Long enough, but I'm going to send those out to him today, so he'll have those in the next couple of days. I'm starting my challenge today. I'm going to do a challenge. Kat over at Sweetwater Place is doing this challenge also, and I knew I wanted to do this in January, but she was talking about doing it in her house too, so I told her I'm going to do it with her because I've been wanting to do this for a while, just haven't had time. But the challenge is to plan my meals around what I have in the freezer and in the pantry. So I'm going to keep my food budget as low as I possibly can just by picking up the perishables, which will be like my eggs and my milk and my fruits and yogurt, stuff like that. The stuff that I have to restock every couple of weeks or so because it's not something that I can store for a long time. But the things that I have in my freezers, I have the one in the house, and then I have a refrigerator freezer in the garage, and I have a small chest freezer. So I need to get some of that stuff out because what I tend to do is go to the store and buy new meats and stuff to put in this freezer instead of going out and getting what I have already out there. Plus I have tomatoes out there that I've gotten from the garden that's in the freezer. I need to process those and get those canned up sometime this month, and just find out what's expiring in the cans. I don't buy a whole lot of canned vegetables because I don't like canned vegetables. I buy frozen vegetables, so most of my vegetables are frozen, but I've got to see what I have there and start using up some of the older packages of those. And I do have some sauce mixes and stuff that I haven't used. I need to use those, and some old soup mixes that I still have that I need to use those. So we're going to look together. Once I finish eating, we're going to go together into this freezer. I'm going to start in this freezer, and I'm going to see what we have in there that I can use up. And then once I start using the stuff out of this freezer, I'm going to bring in stuff out of my other freezers and start getting rid of some of this stuff before I restock it. So I'm going to try to do no buying of any meats or anything unless I'm totally out and it's something that I want. But my goal is to eat what's in my freezers. So I will bring you along and show you what I'm eating every day that what I can come up with out of my freezer to eat for the day, and something that's Steve friendly, because Steve can get picky at what he eats, but he's gonna have to help eat up some of this food. So that's our goals. And why I didn't start it on January 1st is because we've been trying to get rid of all the leftovers in the refrigerator. I have made some tacos. We had tacos one night, and we had some leftover taco meat and refried beans, so we had to eat that up. There's a little bit of leftover lasagna still in there, so that has to be eaten up. I mean, probably one serving. And I think that's basically it. I've got to clean out my refrigerator, and anything that's left that we haven't eaten in the last, few weeks that's expired out of the refrigerator, its time is up. I've got to clean it out. So that's another project. Another thing I did yesterday was in my feed, in my Facebook feed, I saw craft fair advertised for April, and it's in Fredericksburg. It's a vendor fair, a vendor event. It's not necessarily just crafts, but it's any kind of vendors that want to set up food tables or cosmetic tables or whatever it might be. Well, I signed up for that. The price is absolutely right, and they found out what I'm going to be bringing with me, and they're very happy about that. So I need to get my supplies built back up, which I have been working on. I need to look at what my things are that have been selling and really get working to build up my supply of like hedgehogs and pot holders and bowl cozies and things like that sell really, really well. So it's a spring Mother's Day event. I think they're calling it like a Mother's Day event. So I'm going to aim my products towards something that mothers would like, I guess. So looking forward to that. I have that coming up now in April. It'll give me something to work towards, and I always like having something to work towards. So goals and everything. So that's one of the things I wanted to do, was some kind of a spring event, and I have found it. So, all right, let me eat my breakfast, and then we're going to go into the freezer and see what kind of meat I got and what I can pair it with. All right, it's time to look into the freezer. Oh, beware. All right, so in the top here we have some sausages, there's steak, there's some hot dogs, some more sausages, like a roast beef. Definitely don't want a roast beef. We just had one of those not too long ago. There's some more sausages and a piece of pork. That's a piece of pork. We have homemade French fries. Well, some turkey bacon, some bananas, ham. See, I was hoping that I would find some ham in here because I really want to have some potato soup. And this is leftover pieces of ham that I can use up in the soup. I have some more bacon in there. And there's some more ham. I don't know how much ham I'll need. I think I'm going to use the ham, the sliced ham. And there's some hamburger, some chicken legs. I have a good variety in here. Oh, that's chicken broth. So, I don't want that right now. I think I want to do the ham. My only debate is, do I do 1 pack or 2? Let me start with 1. And then down here, this is mostly vegetables down here. I have a little bit of ice cream. That's Steve's ice cream. Those are my Yasso bars. And then I have, I think there's one, I bought these for Zane. There's one of these left. I'm going to stick that over with his ice cream. And then there's fish. And I still have some of these little, there's zucchini bread and some other little bread in there. I'm going to grab one of those out. I can eat one of those this week at some point. Some more scallops and stuff in here. So I'm gonna start with the ham. Today we're gonna take the ham out, close this door so the refrigerator stops beeping. We'll take out a ham and we'll take out one of the, this is coconut bread, I can tell by the consistency of it. But this is very loaded, no sugar in there. So we'll set that out for one of our breakfast or lunch with some yogurt. I'll set out this little pack of ham. Now what I was thinking about doing, because I know in the pantry there's some soup mixes. Let me turn on my pantry thing here. A lot of our stuff is canned, and this was just canned this year. So that's all good to go. The soup mixes I put up here, and I have the creamy potato, and I have some chicken noodle, and I have some cheddar broccoli cheddar. So I wanted to use up this Bear Creek creamy potato soup, and this makes 8 servings, and we're gonna go ahead and use this because that's and I mean, I don't have a whole lot of dried stuff in there, but I do have stuff I want to use up, and then I have a lot of pantry items down here in this Lazy Susan, and there's a lot of things like in the center. There's little, you can't see it, but there's little packet mixes and stuff in there that I want to use up, sauces and stuff down there. So we're going to go through all of that. So this is going to be our dinner for tonight. I'm going to add some extra potatoes to it because I like a nice and chunky soup, and then I will probably add some corn, ham corn. I'm pretty sure I have corn. I know I have bunches of corn outside because we freeze our own corn. We cut it off the cob and freeze it. So if I don't have any in my vegetables in here, oh, there's a pack. All right, so I have a pack of corn. I'm going to throw a pack of corn in there to give it some extra kick. So I'm going to put that in here to thaw for the morning. I'm going to let that thaw. So, and then I have some more potatoes in my pantry. So let's see what we got over here. So I'm just going to pull out maybe 3 potatoes and add some extra potato in there. There we go. And that's going to be our dinner out of the freezer and using up our soup out of the pantry. That'll be our first dinner from our freezer and our pantry. I am back in my craft room. I returned from the post office. I got the package sent out to Zane, my grandson. He left his charging cords here. So I did send that out to him. Came home, spent about an hour doing some Bible study, getting ready for our next parables class, which will be on Tuesday at 10 a.m. I'll live stream on my channel. That's Eastern time, so I hope you'll join us. If you're not able to because you have to work or something, then you can catch it. I'm going to leave it up so you can catch a replay of it later. But I'm enjoying reading through the parables, or the beginning at least of the parables that I'm learning about. And what did Jesus mean when he was talking, and what are the parables all about? So we're going to be talking about the parable of the sower, planting seeds, and that's going to be Tuesday morning. So I hope you all come over and join the channel and join the chat and get involved in that that live stream. I did get a card out of my mailbox, and I'm not going to show the front because they sent it to my home address here, which is fine. This is from Gail Crabtree. Her channel is Be Bodacious. And I have met Gail. She helped me with the Black Friday charity events when we used to do those, the 5 or 6 or 7 years that we did that. And then I went to Alaska with her missions team from her church and over the summer. And we have videos on that. And that was a whole lot of fun. So and a lot of hard work, but it was very rewarding work. So the card is a joy to the world, and it says, Val and Steve, many heartfelt wishes for a peaceful holiday. Wishing you a beautiful Christmas and a happy new year, Gail and John. So thank you, Gail, for the wonderful card, and I will put that up with my other ones. I probably will start taking down my Christmas decorations probably next week, probably Monday or so. I'm going to do it a little at a time. I did sign up for a craft fair or a vendor fair, and it's going to be in Fredericksburg in April, and it's a spring, like a pre-Mother's Day, I guess, vendor event. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've got to get some supplies put together now and find out, because I have a lot of stuff from Christmas, but they're not looking for Christmas, so they're looking for spring. So I am working on some spring hats. I've got some bags that I'm working on, the ones that I've been showing you in the last couple videos, and I've got one more that I've got cut out that I'm going to put together today. I'll probably do some pot holders and some more bowl cozies and do them more in a spring theme, and then kind of decide what else it is that I want to do. If you have any ideas, put it in the comment section below of what I could make besides the hedgehogs, of course the hedgehogs, but what other kind of craft items I could sew or make that would go well for a spring event. If you have any ideas, let me know. But and I'll show you as I'm going along what I'm making. I do have some baby hats that are spring colored. I was working, I think I showed you the couple that were in the green with the spring colors. I want to do at least probably one or two pink ones for little girls. I do have a blue one, but I'm going to see what other baby colors I have. I'm going to try to do what I can with the supplies that I have. I have a whole lot of supplies that I need to go through. I don't need to be buying any more supplies. I've put myself on a spending freeze, not trying to spend any more money on crafts or anything else until I start using up what I have. So I'm going through what I have to try to do what I can with what I have. So this is kind of like a spending freeze January, maybe even run it into February. We'll see how that goes. But thank you, Gail, for the card. I'm going to put it up with the other ones. I'm going to fix myself some lunch because it's going on 12 o'clock now. It's actually a little bit over after 12, and I usually start my sewing around 12:30, start back in the craft room after I get my morning things done. I did fill up my bird feeders. They were empty, so I had to fill those up. I just got done doing that after I did my Bible study. So it's been a busy morning, running around, getting things done, and let me go get some lunch, and I'm going to get started on doing some crafts. But life is all about the adventure. I'm going to try to remember to use my little tagline now that I've changed my channel name to It's All About the Adventure. So I am enjoying finding out the adventures in life in retirement. So it's all about the adventure. As much as I can get done, as much as I can enjoy in the time that I have, that's what I'm going to do. So live life to the fullest. Life is all about the adventure. All right, let me go get something to eat. I'll be back. This is the final bag that I've finished. It is Mickey, and Mickey has a red lining, and I think he's super cute. So all of the 5 bags that I had cut out are finished. Which one's your favorite? Pick your favorite. We got the sewing bag. We got the knitting bag, we got the puppies, and we got the kitties, and we got Mickey. Choose your favorite. Okay, this is how the soup turned out. It's potatoes and ham and corn, and the Bear Creek soup mix in there. Looks pretty good. It tastes pretty good. It is hot though, so I'm going to cool it down a little bit, and then we'll have that for dinner. So that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Remember, it's all about the adventure. So give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And y'all have a great evening. Bye now.